kick Ralph's ass if he can turn his fucking phone off. I gotta turn mine off while I'm over here bullshitting. Alright, let's see. We're gonna invite you.
You said what?
I just invited you to the game.
Oh, okay, well.
It's almost not even fair for me to fucking play with the vampires, though.
Why not?
Because I'm just gonna rape you.
Whatever. Alright, what's the,
There's no password. I just threw it up there and invited you.
well, I'm on the, campaign next. What's the name?
Well, no, you don't go into the campaign. You got to get out of that.
Well, not the campaign, the, multiplayer.
Oh, well, you should see the invite. Should have popped up.
No, I don't see it. What is it called?
It says me and Ralph.
Nah, I'm not seeing that one in here. I'm seeing you constantly sending me invites.
Yeah. So click on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm clicking on it, but it's not doing anything. Here, let me back out. Okay. Back.
Oh no, some other guy came in. Go away, other guy. Alright. Now.
Okay. For me and Ralph. I got you.
There you are.
I'm in.
Alright, well. There you go. I don't know, I don't know what you're wanting me to do. I guess I'll stick with vampires too, fuck it. We'll fight that out, and then, after that I'll probably have to switch it up. If we're gonna play another one. So yeah, me and Ralph have played each other before, and he got smoked.
And I whipped your ass.
He got smoked.
No.
He got smoked like a cock at a fucking gay bar. So, I figured, you know, he's had some time to watch the videos, and we've made the videos together. So I think by now he's probably gotten a little better. So we're gonna see. We're gonna test his gangsta.
Test my games.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you finish your Game of Thrones episode?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm loving that. Freaking awesome.
So Ralph is like super behind on Game of Thrones. He just now got into it.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I was watching a bunch of different other shows, Walking Dead and stuff like that. But then, I mean, like, you know, I wasn't interested in Game of Thrones at first until I watched the first episode. And I was like, hey, you know, this is really interesting. And then from that point, shit, I was hooked.
yeah, it's a good show, man.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
So we're waiting on you. I'm already set. I got my army set up from the last battle that we did. I don't really have any. I don't really have any need to change it.
Okay. Well, let me have my nudeness right now. I'm making sure I'm getting the perfect strategic army together to whip your fucking ass.
I think it's strategic.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you said strategic, which
The
is.
strongest strategic army I can possibly have. So it takes a little bit of thinking. So this
Right.
is what you did in the last multiplayer game. You
Right.
took that.
Right.
Now I'm
Right.
gonna take my time.
Well, that's cool. I just rolled a joint anyway.
Nice, nice. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. I
Yeah,
got
I
some gin and juice over here.
Oh, fuck all that. So, they sent me an email today, the state of Arizona, telling me that I have 90 days to renew my card, or they're gonna suspend it. So I gotta go get my medical card renewed. It's such a joke how they do that. Like, I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, just stop it already. I mean, it would be so much easier if they would just let people, smoke like normal consenting adults. But whatever. So I got to go back and pay some more people some more money so that I can continue to not have PTSD.
Well, you know the name of the game. That's the way it goes. Bunch of bullshit.
I hate the game. I like this game though.
Oh yeah, that's why we're playing it.
Well, we're not playing it yet because we're waiting on Slowpoke Marcano over here.
You're not waiting on me. We're waiting on you.
Oh, now it's doing a countdown. All right,
Yeah,
we're
we're
good
waiting on
now.
you.
Have you watched anything about the Wood Elves, the new faction that's coming, the new DLC
Nah,
faction?
no,
Oh
I
man,
haven't checked that out yet.
it
I'll
adds
check it out.
it adds a whole new dynamics to the game. They got a whole new resource called Amber,
Yeah.
and they've got these huge trees that fight each other, and like they're just gigantic, and they just move around. It's so cool. They're gonna be a very missile focused faction from what I've seen. It's a lot of archers and a lot of very fast movers. So they're going to be trying to run around and shoot. It's going to be a micromanagement intensive type of faction where you really have to micromanage every little unit and let it know where you want it to go. It's going to be really hard to do in multiplayer because you can't slow down the time.
Yeah.
In campaign, and you can slow it down and try to get a handle of what's going on, but in multiplayer, it's going to be interesting to see people struggle through that.
Okay. Well, my whole thing is trees. What are
Yeah,
they?
yeah, yeah. They look really cool too.
Yeah, that's very barbaric and vicious there. Tree. No shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. It is gonna be cool. I know it doesn't sound like it, but it's gonna be cool as shit. All right, so let's get these units deployed here. Um, I got a feeling I know what you're gonna do.
I'm whipping your ass. Oh, that's
Yeah,
what I'm gonna do.
whatever. Even my necromancer is laughing at that.
Yeah, whatever.
He was, seriously. You'll see it in the video later. He just laughed at you. I swear to God, it was funny.
Whipping your ass.
Alright, so for you guys watching the video, I'm setting up something called the Death Ball. And basically, what this is, well, I don't want to explain it until after we get
Did
started
you say
because,
the death balls?
yeah, the Death Ball.
Isn't that the balls that you suck on?
No.
You don't die before the game. Suck the balls after the game.
Yeah. So what this is going to be is it's going to be his total destruction.
My total destruction.
And we'll set this guy
Your
up.
total destruction.
We'll set number 3 up over here. Alright, so we're ready to go. Obviously he's not.
Obla ass whipping.
We shall see.
Obla ass whipping. Alright.
So as soon as we get this started and he gets his ass whooping, I will explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. So first thing we're gonna do is, well, we're not gonna move them up yet. Why does it keep doing that? Alright, there we go. Let's go see where the rest of his army is. Are you fucking kidding me? That's your army? That's it? That's pathetic. Okay, so we're gonna bring zombies in here. Bring the death ball in there. And we're gonna bring the Vargeist from the back to make sure that there's no ramming in the back, because I know that's how Ralph gets down. He likes ramming it in the back. Oh, there's the rest of your army. Okay, I see. Alright. Who are we gonna pick on? Who are we gonna pick on? Let's see, he's got some Karen Race. He's got some zombies. He's got Black Knights. A White King. More zombies. Some Spearmen. Some Crypt Ghouls. And that's about the extent of it. Okay, that's fine. Why is he only bringing up 4 or 5 units at once? I don't know. This is why he loses. Because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you might want to bring them other guys up here before you get wrecked. Alright, so obviously he's just going to bring his White King out here by itself. Well, that was pretty fucking stupid. So I'm just going to rush it. Could bring my flying units over there too if I wanted to, but nah. I don't think I need to. I think what I'll do with this flying unit instead. Alright, now we're going to bring in the death ball. We're going to bring in these zombies to tie down those Karen Wraiths, and we're going to just wipe out the zombie unit with the Vargeist, because it's not doing anything but just waiting to be manhandled. Yeah, how's that? Got all up in his culito. Alright, now we'll pull the zombies out of the White King battle to come over here and help out with the Karen Wraiths. And since that zombie unit over there is already fucking tanking out, it should be dead soon. We'll swing back over here and take out his other zombie unit. His White King, he's doing alright, but it won't last long. He thinks he's gonna sideswipe me, but that's not gonna happen. That's what the Flying Goon Squad's for. Even though it's not really much of a squad right now. It's more of just a single solitary unit. Now we're gonna back them out because we don't want them to get ran over by cavalry. And we'll just swipe around and hit this one. Alright. Mop them up. Come over here and swipe down on these Karen Wraiths.
We surpass Nagash.
Since his swordmen are all but fucking, well, his zombies. I keep wanting to call them swordsmen, but they're really not. They're just zombies. Alright, back them out again.
We're moving in to whip your ass.
Empower me.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work out for you, buddy. So now we're gonna turn the death ball around to face this charge. We'll start by fucking up his knights.
This is Sparta.
And as you can see, I mean, he's all but got me surrounded, but because of the way that I've got the death ball structured, he's just not going to be able to do any damage. You can see my units down here. They're perfectly fine, and his units are just getting raped. It's because, so the Crypt Horrors regenerate, and the Karen race are armor piercing. So what we do is you ball them up. You ball up the Crypt Horrors in the middle, and you protect them with the Karen race. So as much as he wants to come in here and like tank damage out, it's just not going to happen for him because they're going to be constantly replenishing themselves. And you can see I'm kind of dragging his army out here where they don't want to be. That's because I'm going to come over here and fuck up this zombie unit real quick. But I'm trying to get his attention off of this main battle here with these guys, with the spears and the zombies and all that. You want to kind of keep them away from this. Not that they can't tank it out, because they could, but just to kind of, you know, we got the flying goon squad, so why not use them, you know? So you can see his grave guard is trying to get at my flying unit, but that's just not going to work because they can fly. I see this zombie unit down here just dying, so I'm just going to go ahead and swoop down on them real quick and take them out. And you can see I'm pretty much unchallenged because he's worried about this big ass clusterfuck ball over here. So we'll take out these zombies with no problem. Then we're going to turn on these spearmen with the big ball of death. And we're going to take the Vargheists around the back and do some rear charges. And yeah, he can hear everything that I'm saying, but I'm not really that concerned about it.
Kiss my ass. I want a fucking rematch. Kicking my ass.
Alright, so you see how we're lining up our flying units from the back, and we're going to start picking off some of these units. So the first one we're going to probably pick off is the Knights, just because they shouldn't be in that big clusterfuck battle anyway. Should be what I'm doing right now with these flying units is exactly what he should be doing with the cavalry. It's a hit and run kind of tactic. Staying and fighting on
To the shadows.
with a unit like the Vargheists or the cavalry is just not a good idea. They are a running unit or a flying unit in the Vargheist case. And you can see he's throwing everything he's got at me, but it's just like I said, the way that the death ball is, the way that it's aligned, it's just I'm not taking any damage. We're gonna back these Vargheists out a little bit more because his zombie units are trying to fight. And I mean, I can see him. He's just throwing all kinds of magic in there and doing everything that he can. It's just not gonna be enough. I haven't even used any of my magic yet, mainly because I just haven't needed to. I'm swoop down in on these guys, and you can see that rear charge does massive damage. That unit's just about dead. We're gonna pull him back out again and get another charge in here. He's got one of the zombies crumbling. This one's on the verge of crumbling. And yeah, there's no other units out here. This is a bad call. Get back. Get back. Alright. Now we're going to charge this unit. Yeah, see, now he's listening. He's trying to charge that cavalry in, but he's not getting far enough back to get a good run.
They're not going back.
Yeah, you have to kind of micro them a little bit. Like if you notice with my guys, I'm kind of backing them off, and then I keep backing them off. Like I keep sending orders to back them up. You can also push that defensive mode down there on the bottom, the toggle guard mode, and that'll help out a lot too.
God damn, there it goes. You gotta constantly keep fucking pushing it.
Yeah, you gotta micro them a little bit. Okay, so now you can see that my Vargheist got a little bit hurt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, well, never mind, now they're wavering, so we're just gonna give them a minute to kind of get themselves together. And then we're gonna rear charge these zombies right here.
Unfaithful
And then we'll take the
Tasker.
invocation on the heck and we'll overcast it.
Witness true power.
Wait until those Gavargheis start getting the effects of it, and then we'll back them out. Okay, so they've got it now. So we're gonna back them out so that they can continue to heal up in the air, untouched. So as you can see, the unit models are even starting to come back. And of course, we're still pretty much wrecking him. I'm gonna shift over here to these grave guard so we could take them out. Yeah, your graveyard units aren't gonna be able to fucking charge. They don't have horses. It was a nice try though. So I'm gonna charge this other graveyard unit. Well, actually, that's the reason why I keep getting hurt. I didn't realize that was a graveyard unit. Graveguard unit. I thought that was zombies. That's the reason why my Vargheis keep getting hurt. So I'm attacking the wrong units. You don't want to attack a unit like the Graveguard with a Vargheis. So here's a zombie unit. We'll go to this one over here. Move them around to the back where they're lined up, and then we'll just do this charge right here, and that should completely obliterate that unit. Well, okay, they just charged right into the middle of everything instead of listening to what I said. Alrighty then. Sometimes the unit controls on these are not exactly all that great, but
The living will join us.
Yeah,
at least he's
do what you wanna do.
at least you're lasting a little bit longer this time, so that's nice.
I obey for now.
Let's see. I'm gonna pick a target here. I can't seem to find his lord. Ah, there he is. Okay, so
I hunger.
I'm gonna hit him with this spirit leech on his lord.
Nagash
Knock
is
down
weak.
some of those hit points.
Witness true power.
And I really need my Vargheis to stop fucking doing whatever the hell it wants.
Thy cure is death. Nagash was weak. Witness true power.
Alright, you can see my Vargheis, I've only got one of those units left, but I just hit it with that invocation of the heck, and you can see now I've got 2 back. Now I've got 3. So that invocation of the heck is very, very, very dangerous. And this is exactly why. You can see it says victories in our grasp. We pretty much got this one in the bag. Let's fuck up these spearmen. I'm gonna take the Vargheis out. Zombies, graveyard. Okay, we're gonna take the Vargheis over here. Maybe get in a rear charge into these spearmen. Alright. Let's rush that real quick. Oh yeah, great damage. Back them back out. Back out. Yep, spearmen are... Okay, now they're chain routing. Route after route after route. Everybody's wavering. The enemy lord is dead. And it's over.
That was nothing but a clusterfuck.
Yeah, that's typically what happens with the vampires. You know, it's pretty standard that that's what happens. But again, that death ball, that's you know, there's a reason why I set it up like that. That's it just allows you to kind of replenish your hit points, and at the same time, as you're hitting, like I covered in the other video on part 2 of the vampires, those crypt horrors, they they have poisonous attacks. So, I mean, over time, that poison gets in your, gets in the enemy's blood or whatever, and it takes hit points away from them. So that's the reason why that setup is so useful. You have your crypt horrors in the middle. You have your ethereal units, which are the Karen race. You have them to kind of buffer the space between the enemy unit and your crypt horrors. And I mean, the crypt horrors will constantly regenerate, but also the necromancer causes regeneration. The banshee causes regeneration to some degree, and Manfred, of course, causes regeneration as well. So if you lump them all in together like that, they're constantly regenerating each other and healing each other. So the battle just takes, for the vampires, it can go on and on and on. Like I could show you in another video, we could take this same army that I just had, and we can literally put them in the middle of a square and have dwarf cannons, or even chaos cannons, just blasting them, and they'll just sit there and take it. It's not a problem for them. That's the reason why I said it's almost not fair for me to play with the vampires, because I've learned that little trick, and it's definitely, it hurts, as we just saw. So I'm gonna switch over. You want to play another one, or are you tired of getting your ass reamed?
We play one more.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the dwarfs and see if I can make something else happen here. So this one's gonna take me a little bit longer because I'm gonna have to actually set up my army a little bit. So bear with me.
All right. Well, let me see here. I think I'm about good. I hate how they limit you to what you can have. I'm not gonna have that big of an army here.
See, I think that's where you're fucking up though. If you go into, okay, let's say the vampire counts, right? What lord are you bringing? Are you bringing a lord at all?
Yeah. It's,
Okay, who are you bringing?
Manfred.
Okay, so when you put Manfred down there, if you look on the bottom where it says units, and then you have your money remaining, on the bottom you have mounts, you have abilities, you have spells, and you have items. Okay, if you go, let's say the spells, for instance, you don't use half of them anyway, so uncheck the ones that you don't use, and you'll notice that the cost of your lord went way down. It went from 2882 to something way lower than that. Same thing with your abilities. You can turn those abilities off, the ones that you don't use or the ones that you don't want to use. You can turn those off, and you can actually get Manfred all the way down to 1900, which frees up a shit ton of money for you to do whatever else you want. But the catch there is that you're trading your spells for that money. Okay, so now that I've helped you a little bit, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
All right. Let's see.
So I know people are probably watching me set this up and thinking, what in the fuck are you doing? Well, I will explain it.
I think I'm good to go.
Alright, I'm ready to. Okay, so generally speaking, when you use the dwarfs, you're going to come in with artillery. You're going to come in with mortars. You're going to come in with bolt throwers and all of that. I just don't even think that that's fair. When you're
It's
fighting,
not.
when you're
Because you're an ass.
when you're fighting against the vampires. So I didn't bring any. I didn't bring any artillery at all.
Oh, wow. You're so kind.
Yeah, and there's a reason why I think this is going to work, and I will explain that soon. I think I know how he's going to play, and that is going to help me out a lot. So let's see, we got.
Now, don't fuck with my goddamn dragons. I love these dragons.
Yeah, so we will definitely be fucking his dragon up.
Hold on, dude. I gotta go get me another fight.
Let the vengeance begin! Slayers! For the StonedTanker! It is a reckoning! Quarrelers! Ready to serve! Beards together! Slayers! Legends! Thunderers! Slayers! Thunderers! Quarrelers! Relentless and free! It is a reckoning!
We're gonna group them together.
For the High King!
They're already in. Okay.
Dive bomb!
We're gonna take these guys. That's gonna be my answer right there. This unit is what's going to be the answer instead of cavalry. Cavalry. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. So that's how I'm gonna answer whatever he's coming up with. It's gonna be with them. So obviously I'm not gonna keep this unit formation, but because of the fact that this map is so fucking crazy, we should have changed it. I'm gonna keep them grouped like this for now until I figure out what I'm gonna do.
Come on!
Alright, dude. Waiting on you.
No, you're not. We're playing. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
Ah!
Let's see what we got.
Off we go! Cattle can't move now!
Ah, fuck. We got the little, half.
On the way! The clans unite! Quicken pace! Yes! Quarrelers! Kill them all in Beard's reach! vengeance! Get moving! Nothing can stop us! Move! We are relentless! Strike out! Dino bomber! Fire!
Yeah.
Reload! Fire!
King Thorgrim Crutchbearer.
Longbeards!
Slayers! Understood, Lord.
Kazoo! Shoot! Fire! Reload! Fire! Take aim! Ah!
Let's be about this! Quarrelers! Slayers! Quarrelers!
Woohoo!
Do not engage! Keep him at beard's length!
Blow out! Take to the air! Kill anything without a beard! Shoot! Plow through! Aye! Fire! Reload! Fire! Ah! Got! On! I know!
Vengeance!
Miners!
Slayers! Quarrelers! Go! Kill Urks! The clans unite! Drain them!
Dino bomber! Off we go! Take aim! Right! Understood, Lord! Range far, range fast! Yes! Yes! Kill anything without a beard! Will do! Move on! Aye! I see command!
Cut their head-splitting tongues out!
Get moving! On that!
They back every crust! Longbeard! Vengeance! For the ancestor gods! Dwarf warriors! Mount! The clans unite! Miners! Dawi! Attack! Kasuk!
I'm really starting to hate this fucking game. This is bullshit. That's bullshit. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just had my mute on my headphones.
Fucking suck.
I was using my vape and I didn't want it to be all loud in the microphone, so yeah, I turned it off. We can fight another one and change the fucking matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do yeah. So we're gonna give you it won't let me do that. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it would let me. I don't know. We can try it. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll give you a city with walls.
Yeah, and
And see if that makes a difference. You'll be defending.
okay, all right. Well, I guess shit. I guess we can do that.
Alright, let me see how I want to do this. Damn it. I really want two of those. That's okay. I can deal with one, I guess. And I'm
Why
gonna
does it have to be
need...
negative as far as money? This is the same unit I was just using.
You might have changed something.
No, I didn't. I didn't change anything. Sucks. Okay.
413. Are you fucking kidding me? Shit. That sucks. Okay. We're definitely gonna want to keep the ranged units because we're gonna have to shoot at the tower. Maybe not so many dwarf warriors. Put in another longbeard here. Okay. Alright. We'll see how that works out. Now you should win this. You're gonna have a city with walls and everything, so we should win this. You should. Did you figure out what was going on with your units? Hello? Alright. So I'm guessing that he's dealing with home stuff. So yeah, so basically in that battle, his number one problem that I've been seeing so far, as far as multiplayer is concerned, is he's not bringing his units in at the same time. That's the major fuck up. If you notice, whenever he's coming into battle, he's got them. They're all spread out all over the place, and then he's trying to bring them all together. You should start with them all together, and then bring them in as he sees fit into certain areas. Spreading them out like that is not doing anything but allowing me to pick off those units that arrive first, and that's where the problem's at. So hopefully he'll learn from that. Keep the units together. Don't spread them out too far, because when you spread them out far like that, that's where you're going to have issues. Now, obviously, that's not the case with every faction, but with the vampires specifically, that's a huge issue. You cannot do that. You have to keep them close together, especially around your lord, because your lord is where all of your aura is coming from, and it's where your leadership comes from. So if you get out of the aura of your lord, then they're going to fail. They're going to fall apart. They're going to start crumbling. So you have to keep them close by. You have to keep them together. That's the reason why whenever, we did that massive vampire battle that we did a few minutes ago, that's the reason why my guys were all clumped up and his guys were encircling mine. That normally seems like it's a bad thing for me because I'm being encircled, but it's really not when you're the vampires. You want to be encircled. You want to be a big clump of shit that just can't be fucked with. And that's where he's fucking up at. He's using his units more like an Empire army, where you start out spread out and then you come in from different angles. Are you ready or what?
I thought it was a pretty good strategy. Yeah.
Well, how well did it work out for you though?
Kiss my ass.
I'm just saying.
Let's talking shit. Hold on, let me see. I don't know how well this is gonna work out, but shit, we'll see.
And just to clarify, I am not good at this game at all. I really am not. If I go up against some of the guys like Ninja Hunt or Heir of Carthage or Legend of Total War or any of those guys, I mean, I'm sure they would destroy me. I'm not even on the leaderboards. I'm just using the little bit of information that I've been able to get from playing and you know, doing my best with it. So
Well, just to clarify, I've only had this game for a couple of weeks now, so thanks for humiliating me in coupling this.
well, you know, you make it so easy.
Yeah, but I'm still a noob, so I just want to put that out there.
Well, that's obvious. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, thank you.
Mr. Let me spread all my units out and see how that works. Oh, look at that. I've got fucking little towers here and shit. Huh. I really didn't want those. I guess I'm getting them anyway. Alright.
You're going with the little midget mini again?
Yeah. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I? Alright. This is gonna be fucking difficult.
Dwarf warriors.
So this is a strategy that I don't use very often,
High king.
but I'm gonna use it on this one because it just started me off with so many fucking siege towers. I was not expecting that. And yes, I could drop them. But I mean, they're there, so I might as well use them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to just basically outmaneuver him.
They have wronged us.
Dude, I am loving these dragons. They're freaking awesome.
Well, that's cool, I guess.
Longbeard.
Yes. You don't think the dragons are awesome?
I mean, they're alright,
This is a reckoning.
but there are some other things out there that are also cool.
High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer.
Alright, so our cannon, I want that in range, but not so close that they can hit me back. Oh yeah, they don't have ranged units. Oh, forgot about that. And of course he's already ready, so that's gonna screw me to fuck. And there's really nothing I can do about it either. So, alright. So he got a double advantage there.
Longbeard. Dwarf warriors. Attack. Down. Fight. Kill orcs.
Oh, all these towers, so difficult.
Why do you have so many towers?
It started me off with them. Why is your flying units almost dead already? Holy crap. You ready for another volley of them? Here they come.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was a bad use of those units, dude. So, let's go into skirmish mode. So they can get them out of the way. Oh man, I'm not even using my fucking units right. This is really confusing for me. So this kind of levels out the playing field a little bit. But you can see I've already got 2 of my siege towers up there. So, alright, let's take these guys out. Slayers, you need to come up here. My fucking range units attack here. I want you to attack them. Okay. Yeah, this is really poor management on my part, but I didn't really have a choice. I didn't have any time at all to get situated, so that's just what we're dealing with. Alright, I'm gonna fuck up his lord. The marrow's right there. Alright. Oh, look at what he tried to pull here. With your little terror guys. That's cute. You really don't want that fight, dude. You really don't want that fight, dude. Okay. That's not gonna go good for you. I tried to warn you. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my cannons back. Come on, man. What is taking you fuckers so long? Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. There you go. Now we're fucking them up. Tried to warn you about that fight. As you can see, we're putting massive damage on his lord. From those arrows. It's just fucking them all up. And now he's really fucked, because now he's pretty much surrounded. And he's trying to come into the backs of my my warriors here, but it's just not gonna work out for him. Like I said, it was just a bad fucking matchup. Your terror guys you want to use up here on the walls. And you see he's got a whole unit of grave guard out here that he's not even using. They're just standing there on the wall, just looking sick and serious and stupid. So I'm gonna have this unit go up to the wall and meet him for battle. And I'm also gonna have this unit do the same thing. And he's micromanaging the shit out of his dragon like that's gonna save him, and it's really just not. So now we take the miners up here, bring them upstairs. The cannon is just fucking him up. We'll take them out of skirmish mode so that we can just unleash holy hell on it. And that should be the end of his little dragon that he is so fond of. And yep, there we go. So now we're gonna turn our guys around here.
My dragon, you asshole!
Yeah. Yeah, that happened. And he still isn't using that grave guard unit. So I'm just gonna fuck him up. And we're gonna use our quarrelers to take out his lord, our handgunners. That's coming next. Then we'll take these handgunners, put them up here. Haven't even used Storgrim. Hadn't even had to. Okay, we got this axe unit up here. We'll bring him in. I don't know if we'll have time because he's already lost. And GG.
All you're doing is shooting arrows. Oh my god. Man, I'm done.
Okay, so again, same problem that we had last time. He's just not. Okay. I don't want to talk about you in the third person because you're on the fucking phone with me. Um,
Yeah, thanks.
so you're not clumping your units together. You're separating them. And then what happens is you get into this habit of micromanaging something like a dragon because you think it looks cool, and you're completely not even using the units that you had on the wall. There was a unit of Graveguard that literally just stood there until I rushed it from both sides. And I mean, when you get flanked like that, your unit's going to die quick. And I flanked it not only from one side, but from two sides, and you never told it to attack. So it just stood there and took it. I mean, and that's the problem with these big units is like you think they look cool, which they do, but they require a lot of micromanagement if you're not going to use them the right way. And that's what happened there. What you did that was good was you tried to flank me and get around my fucking coilers and my my handgunners and all that. You tried to get behind him. The problem is that Thorgrim was standing right there, and Thorgrim is my lord. If you take a big fucking dragon and jump him down on those arrows, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put those arrows in skirmish mode, which means that they're not even trying to fight. All they're trying to do is get away from you. So I'm gonna put them in skirmish mode, and they're gonna be constantly trying to get away from you, while Thorgrim is trying to kill you. And what that does is it causes your dragon to start fighting Thorgrim. While he's fighting Thorgrim, which he could beat, he could win against a one-on-one fight with him against Thorgrim. He could win, but what happens is as soon as you start putting your attention towards Thorgrim, I realign my arrows and my handgunners, and we just start pelting that dragon. And then, of course, your solution to that is to attack the arrows again. Well, then I'm gonna put that one arrow. I'm gonna leave him there, and I'm gonna take my other three and spread them out. So that way, in order for you to kill them all, you're gonna have to jump from place to place, and all while you're jumping, I'm pelting your ass with arrows.
All right, good game, good game. I'm
Yes,
tired of getting
sir.
my ass whooped.
All right. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed it. If there's any questions that you have or any comments you want to make, leave them in the comments, and we'll be back soon. Thanks.